Good day, viewers. Welcome to the Listening Up Show. I'm your host for today's show. My name is Adepoju Abimbola Mary, and with me here is my fellow presenter,
Adegboyega Oluwatoyosi.
So we have a guest, and guess who it is? The former president of Mass Communication Students Association, MAXA, LASUTECH, previously LASUTECH, and the current PRO for National Union of Mass Communication Students. So our guest, please greet our viewers.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Comrade Adetono Abdulrazak Akoni, and thank you for having me on the show.
So, Comrade Adetono, you are welcome, and thank you for coming. We have some questions for you this morning. I hope you give us brilliant answers. So, my number one question is, what are the duties and obligations of the citizens?
We have several duties and obligations of the citizen, but I will be mentioning the most important ones. Firstly, the citizens are supposed to focus, or let me say, to participate in their country's politics. Yes, in Nigeria, we have limited youth participating in politics. The only thing our youth does is to support the country with prayers. Notwithstanding, prayers works, but action works faster. The youth, or let me say Nigerians generally, does not participate in politics. So participating in politics is one of the most important duties and obligations of the citizens. Secondly, participating in the military force, the armed force. Yes, the Nigerians are supposed to be interested in fighting and defending their country. But if it's not making money, people will not participate. Thirdly, the citizens are supposed to pay their tax. We have some companies, some big companies and business owners that they've refused to pay their tax. The country is being run with the taxes. So when the citizens refuse to pay their tax, there will be problem. There will be no enough revenue to allocate for the government to allocate. So these are the most important ones.
Well, the second question goes, what are the duties and obligations that Nigeria neglect the most?
Like I said earlier, participating in politics. Nigerians are fond of one particular thing, and that is to complain. Nigerians complain a lot, but eventually they end up not doing the right thing. We complain about the government. We are the government. We can change the government. We have the right, according to the democracy. We can choose our own representative leader, and we can also be the representative leaders. But when the citizens choose not to participate in government, and they leave it to the hungry lions, I must say, then the country will be in chaos as it is now. So the citizens are not participating in politics, especially the youth. They use their leisure period on some meaningless stuffs, and that is why we have that is our president calls us lazy youth, because we do not participate in politics. Now, secondly, I would say participating in armed force, in military activities. Nobody wants to die. We just want to enjoy the money. That is why Nigeria is one of the African countries with limited armies, with limited soldiers, which is not supposed to be what the giant of Africa that we are should be facing.
Wow, that goes for number two. So, what are the roles of the government to indulge citizens to perform their rights and obligations?
I would say educating them. What you don't know can hurt you. If we know about the government, most Nigerians will not be suffering today. We have to know the activities. We have to know the policies of the government. Most Nigerians, we don't even know who we are dealing with. We don't know the system. We don't know. We just go out, vote for whoever we want to vote for. Then end up complaining about how they rule the country. There should be what we call citizenship education. They should know what their country is all about, what the government is doing. They should fully participate in politics. But the government has a lot of work to do, and that is to educate the citizen. on how their government runs.
So, dear viewers, we'll be back after a short break.
Alright, welcome back to the Listing Up Show. Well, we discussed the roles of government and the citizen. And with us here is our guest, Comrade Akoni.
What are the laws you think should be adopted or in order to create a great Nigeria?
I would say the House of Assembly submitted appropriate bills already that could be signed into law at any moment from now. But one of the things I think should be added to the appropriate bill is strengthening the EFCC. They need to operate in an advanced level. Nigeria is one of the country that has the most populated Yahoo boys. Let me say fraudster. Even a boy of 10 years old now does a fraud, become a fraudster, and that is the reason why the Nigeria, the image of our country is dented outside the country, abroad, because they see all Nigerians, especially the youth, as fraudsters. Secondly, I think the government should add it in our constitution that fresh graduates should be employed immediately after graduating. When we have limited job opportunities, that is when you will see Nigerian youth stealing at the market. You see them doing all sort of illegal stuff because they want to feed. Thirdly, I would employ the government to put the higher national diploma holder and the BSc holder to the same level. There is what we call discrimination at the labor market. Some companies, let me say majority of Nigerian companies, both private and the government companies, they don't accept HND holder because they went to polytechnic. They prefer BSc holder, which is not the same outside the country. Even the most all these advanced countries around us, they put the higher national diploma and the BSc holder the same level, and they earn the same amount of money. But Nigeria, it is different, and I feel like we are backward when it comes to education. That's it.
Brilliant answer. The last question, but not the least, it's actually a great question that many people think negative about it and lose hope. Do you think Nigeria will still be better?
We should be positive. One thing I have seen and I witnessed as a Nigerian is majority of Nigerians, when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we said, especially when the PHCN that we call the NEPA, especially when they off the light, what we said is we cause the NEPA, or we cause Nigeria. Because Nigeria, we say something like I don't want to say it. So we cause them instead of praying. In America or the Britain, England, they pray for their government. But Nigeria, we cause. So we should be positive.
Wow, thank you for providing such a brilliant answers, Comrade Adetono, and thank you for honoring our invitation. We look forward to seeing you again on this show.
Thank you for coming, and to our lovely viewers at home, thank you for staying with us also. And this will be the end of today's shows on the roles of government and the citizen.
Don't forget, this is Listing Up Show. My name remains Adikpoju Abimbola Miri.
And I remain Adikboyega Oluwatoyosi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, viewers. Meet us next week, same time, same station, and stay blessed. Thank you.
Bye.